Alright, today I'm going to talk you through 3 different attack strategies that you can use on Clubhouse the next time you play it to get some attack Ws, because right now attacking in Siege is one of the hardest things to do. So you want to have some good attack strategies to use and have an easier chance in the process of winning game. So I'm going to go through 3 of the sites that you'll attack. I'm going to go through CC, Gym and Basement, and I'm going to give you attack strategies for each 3 of them that you can use in your games. I'm not going to sit and say that these are the only 3 strategies that you should use, like there's other strategies that you might want to use, but these are just 3 that I like to run in my games, and obviously I'll switch it up here and then. I'll do different kinds of attacks, but for the most part these are what works for me in my like champion games. So for the first site I'm going to talk about is attacking CCTV, and to do this the 5 operators that you're going to want is a Maverick, Ace, Osa, Gridlock, and the last one is kind of personal preference. If Dokubi's not banned, you can play Dokubi. Basically the last one's kind of like, you don't need them for the utility, so they can be like a fragger if you want. So you can have like a Jackal or a Yana or an Ash or a Buck. Buck's good if you want, like a Buck could be the 5th if you want to try and like play vertical to get them out of cash, because you're going to be going for a cash attack. So the plan of attack for this is to go from master bedroom side and take cash. But the Maverick, I'm going to tell you what each player does in a second. So I'm just going to unpause the game and talk you through Gridlock first. So Gridlock is going to spawn construction, and the first goal of Gridlock is to flank cover the main stairs. And to do this, you want to come over here, shoot the default cam, open up this master window here, boom, 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 and then throw Gridlock up there like that, so it'll cover the main stairs. I'll throw this run just so you can see what it's doing. Like that, it's got the main stairs covered, and you've done that from the safety of being outside. You don't have to worry about going in, losing your life, getting shot at. Next, Gridlock goes up to the roof and opens up the hatch. This is so that anybody can push in Logi if they want to. But Gridlock's not actually going to push in Logi, fucking hell. Gridlock then comes over to Jacuzzi. And then this is where Ace starts. Ace like drones Gridlock in to master. Careful when you're opening this not to open up that wall there. I've done that before and I've died to that before. So make sure your Ace player, this is what your Ace player does. Your Ace player comes on this balk. He drones Gym. Obviously the site isn't Gym, but it is because I'm in a custom game by myself. So he drones Gym. He checks Logi quickly. If you should have a player on Logi hatch at this point, but I'll tell you who that is in a second. So he drones Logi. Logi looks good. So the Logi hatch player can drop if he wants to, and then the Gridlock can push in as well because they know Gym's clear. Make sure you drone Master and drone this bathroom as well, and check behind the sinks at the toilet. And then so you know Master's clear, right? You can push up to Con now. And then this is where Ace gets off the drone, and then Gridlock and whoever else is there pushes in. If you want to, you can throw another Gridlock here, just for an extra more like annoyance. And then you start taking towards Con. So now it comes to the Ace and the Osa to put like an Osa shield here maybe, and like an Osa shield on this door, or like an Osa shield on the breach if you want to. And then you want to EMP with Osa and breach with Ace to breach the wall here. Simple as, just breach the wall, get it open. So I'll say the wall's open now. And from this, you technically, all you need to do is clear out of cash. As long as cash is clear, like nobody's playing inside of cash, what you can actually do is just come up here and backwards plant on this breach here. Like backwards plant like this, and you're not visible to the garage hold. You don't even have to worry about trying to clear a garage, because the garage player can see this cross. Look, you can't see the diffuser that's there, so you don't even need to worry about him. All you need is somebody, and you also hidden from the head holes here of top red. But you will also need someone to cover you as well. So somebody should play on here. Maybe the guy behind the Osa shield here is watching the red hole, so you can plant on the breach. And then Gridlock or somebody else is on these holes here, on this door, sorry, peeking the rotate hole so nobody can push through. And then the third guy can probably just watch cash or something, or even like drop the hatch and try and go red and try and go for like a flank or something. But now the whole time I haven't said anything about what Maverick's doing, and that's because Maverick's doing the same thing the whole round. All Maverick needs to do is rappel onto this CC bulk. Like this. Rappel onto the CC bulk here. And then all he needs to do is open up prone holes with a Maverick torch. Just like, do it like this when you're going along. Go like this and then just hold your mouse in the same place. And then just hold your mouse one down, like your trigger down. And then just keep going like that. And it'll not, you won't have to worry about like it breaking or anything. So he's opened up the whole bottom of this. And then he leaves and goes over here and just rappels on this angle for the whole round. This is literally all he does. And just make sure nobody can cross through CC. So like if anybody tries to run through garage to CC to try and stop the plant, they can't do that. If anybody tries to come from top red to CC to stop the plant, they can't do that. Basically anybody just running around CC, because that even just running around CC, people will do that a lot as well. So if someone just sits on this angle for the entire round, they could probably help droning people in to begin with if they want to, just so they're not like AFK the whole round, but they basically will just be AFKing on that the whole round. Make sure you shoot the cam as well. So yeah, that's one of my favourite attacks for the CC. It's the master take. So yeah, on to the next strat. Alright, so the next strategy I'm going to talk about is a kitchen dirt attack for the basement. This is a really fun strat to do, and you don't have to take a lot of map control. So if the enemies are roaming really heavily, you don't even really need to worry about that, because you'll have the flank covered. So you don't have to do that. You can just take what you need and then go for the site. So you want a Habana for this, you'll want a Monty for this, and you'll want a Ram for this as well. The last three are kind of optional. You can put like a Gridlock or a Nomad for the flank hold. I prefer Gridlock to Nomad. And for the final one, if Thatcher's open, you can have Thatcher. If not, you can play like an Orsa or Flores even for his armies if there's any. Just last one's kind of up to you depending on what the enemies are bringing, like utility wise. So yeah, that's the 5 operators. And then what you want to do is you want to all spawn construction, because that's all you need to do. All construction spawn, just come towards the kitchen in the dirt. Make sure Monty has the hard breach gadget on as well, by the way. Monty's gonna breach dirt, and he's just gonna start pressuring dirt straight away. Make sure tell him not to go through all the way and die. Just tell him to like start pressuring it, so they know that you're there and they're worried about you, but they're not like in a position to like kill you, basically. Now Habana's job is to open up the kitchen hatch. The only hatch Habana has to open is kitchen on this attack. So you want to first drone kitchen with Habana. Make sure that there's no vertical holes, and check if there's any impact trick holes. Like here or here, there'll be impact trick holes. And if there's no impact trick holes, you're good to breach it. But if there is, you have to breach it in a specific way. You don't breach it from there though. If there's impact trick holes, you have to breach it by doing 2 pellets at a time. As you can see, I've got it selected onto 2 pellets on the bottom right there. So yeah, you have to breach 2 pellets at a time and keep breaching 2 pellets at a time. And if it's caded, you're gonna either have to have somebody with a nade to throw a nade underneath the hatch, or you can breach like the floor next to it and it'll still get the hatch, like this. But yeah, what you also want to do when you're on this rappel, this is how the easiest way to open up the hatch is from this rappel, and you need to make sure somebody's covering you from stock. So you have one guy covering you from stock. Let's say the Gridlock's job is to come straight up from spawn and hold this rappel here. The Gridlock rappels here, and then all she does is hold this rappel. Hold this kitchen hallway, so nobody can flank your kitchen. Anybody comes up main stairs, they should be dead. Anybody comes from the bathroom, they should be dead. Anybody comes from bar, they should be dead. That's Gridlock's job. She does that until you're ready to execute site. And then the 5th player, who was the player who can be whatever, or the Ram, sorry, no, the Ram should do this. The Ram should hold this rappel, like hold this door, so nobody can kill Habana while she's on the rappel. Make sure you don't like shoot it open, just so you don't give them anything to look through. And then after you've got the hatch open, Ram comes over to this door and rams down this hallway, just so you get the vert on the hallway downstairs. And then after the hatch is open again, you open up Ram over here, and then you can also ram like through from Meatlocker as well if you want. Ram like this, just through or like this. So yeah, after that, you're pretty much ready to go for a plant. Like all you need to do at this point is drone the site. I'll quickly open the hatch so I can get my drone in. Also, at this point as well, Monty should be alone in dirt still. If you want to, when you're pushing site, you can have somebody rotate to go and help him, but you need to keep the guy on the rappel there. So if Gridlock's coming around to do Gridlock somewhere, somebody else needs to jump on that rappel. Right, so now you drone site, see what's going on. They'll probably have some holes here, they'll have some holes here. They'll have somebody may be playing here, like they might have in his army here, they might have somebody mannequins or boxes over here. What you need to do is figure out where they are, and then you can have the multiplayer stop pressuring dirt to get anybody out of these, like this corner there, the AK. And then at that point you can just kind of flash and drop, flash or smoke and drop, like just flash, throw your flash through the rotate hole as well. Drop, come behind here and plant here, or you can plant here. This is the more default plant spot, but so you'll probably get C4 a lot doing this plant, but you can plant here or you can plant here. Also, by the way, when you're doing this, make sure you have one guy holding the flank on the rappel, and make sure you have one guy still on kitchen hatch. The other guys can be wherever. You can have 2 dirt, or you can have one push down main stairs maybe and hold the main stairs cross. Up to you. Just make sure you have one guy kitchen hatch, one guy minimum on site, and then Monty and dirt, like on the dirt door, and one guy on the rappel. That's the 4 like minimum that you need. Alright, so the final set I'm going to show you is a gym attack. This is basically the default gym attack that nearly everybody does, but if you don't know like all of the things that go into it, you might not know like how to pull it off properly. So what you want to do is you want to have an ace. You want to have an ace, a Hibana, someone with AMPs like an Orsa or a Lion or a Dokkaebi. Someone with AMPs. And the ace and the AMP guy are going to come under the jacuzzi breach. You're going to have a sledge or a book. Preferably sledge, because there'll be castles that you need to get rid of. So sledge will get rid of these castles on the windows. You'll just come over, sledge the castles. And then you'll sledge all 3 of these castles. Try not to open up that one, because if you leave CC closed, it just makes it easier for you. That's what sledge does. And then sledge also comes on to the lodgy hatch and opens up the lodgy hatch. Now, that I've named 4 operators there. The 5th operator is kind of who you want to go. Like kind of who you want. You can have someone for smokes if you want to go for an execute. You can have Twitch drones if they have a mirror or something. I'll give you one quick tip as well to get rid of the mirror in bathroom if they have a mirror in bathroom. When you're acing this wall, you'll throw the ace on. Boom, blow up. As soon as this blows up, you can just throw the ace straight away on that one, like without even waiting for the second ace to pop here. And people aren't ready for that. Like, it just gets rid of both of the walls and the mirror straight away without even people being ready for it. It's just a cool little thing that I like to do in my games, and it works a lot of the time. Like, people like the bandit will breach there, try and trick this wall. If he fails it, he'll try and run over at that wall, and by the time you've done that, the wall's already open. So it just works a lot. Now the Hibana. So there's 2 people on that breach, 1 on lodgy hatch and 1 playing the windows. That's 4. The Hibana is the 5th. The Hibana is going on this CC wall. She's just opening an angle here. Lay this. Or if it's soft, you can get like the sledge to come and open it. But basically, Hibana just needs to hold this here. She can put like two rows of 6 like sideways if you want to get a longer angle. She just make sure that nobody comes from CC and peeks the CC window, so the people on the balcony are safe. That's all Hibana does for the entire round, until like you need to start pushing in. And then when you get ready to start pushing in the CC breach, the jacuzzi breach, sorry, Hibana can make this whole like rotatable and come through here. And then Hibana can get a bit of a pinch on the cache. While you're pushing over there, she can push in over here. And then you get a bit of a pinch on the site. So yeah. That's like the basic way of saying about it. The basic sort of example of how you do it. When it comes to trying to get a plant, you can like do a bit of a flood. So this breach should be like aced open like this. And you should have this wall like at least open a little bit like that, because of the ace charges. When it comes to like trying to get a plant down, there will be a rotor here as well that the defenders make. You can sort of, if there's a castle on this door, you can kind of just push into bathroom, sorry, with like the ace or something, and try and take this control. And then from this, you can play for frags on like the people in master, and play for the frag and the people in logi by like having the guy drop the hatch while you pressure him from the bathroom. Just like that, and usually that way gets the guy out of logi, and then at that point you can plant in master because you have logi control. The only thing you don't know about is gym, so you make sure gym's clear before you do all that. Make sure there's nobody hiding in gym somewhere. And then they'll probably like the last like 2 players will be in con and in cache, which hopefully Hibana can hold the cache guy by sitting on the CC door. Sorry, I can't really English. The Hibana can just like chill here and make sure the cache guy can't leave, or like chill here and make sure the cache guy can't leave. And then at that point you're basically safe to just get a plant down. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next video.